Happy Monday, Brent Tallman here with Fairway Independent Mortgage with the mortgage market update for January 8th, 2024. This is the first one of the new year. With that being said, I want to wish everybody a very happy new year. I hope you started off great and that it will continue into 2024. We'll just get right to the mortgage market, and come. Everybody wants to know about rates. The rates actually, for the most part, have been held steady for the last few weeks. We're actually a little bit higher than when we were at our lowest levels. For the most part, you're going to be in the sixes. And so everybody's kind of in this wait and see attitude. Investors are waiting and seeing what the Federal Reserve is going to do. The anticipation is that the Feds are going to cut rates. That's the Fed fund rate 3 or 4 times this year. That's the expectation. That doesn't mean that's going to happen. That doesn't mean that's the reality of what's actually going to take place. And remember this, the Fed does not control mortgage rates. We are dictated by the bond market. The Fed fund rate is what banks lend each other overnight at short-term money. Mortgages is anything but short-term money. So we are dictated by the bond market. If the bond market goes up, rates go down. If the bond market goes down, rates go up. Now, the Fed policies and what they say dictate what investors do in the bond market. And so they do have an indirect way on impacting mortgage rates. But most of the time, it's just everybody's trying to anticipate, trying to read what the Feds are going to do. And anybody that says they know what's going to happen, that the Feds are actually going to cut rates, they really don't have a clue. They're like these hurricane people. If you live in Florida, if you watch the news, you watch these weather experts, they always tell us the hurricane's going over here, it's going to be here. None of them actually know exactly what's going to happen. They can do their best guess based on information they have, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's accurate. Last year at this time, they said come May, rates are going to come down. The exact opposite happened. Rates actually went up in May. So that's a stark reality of what could happen with rates. Yes, rates could go down, but rates could also go up. And so this matters to you and I, because it means people that are on the sideline waiting to buy, they need to buy now, because rates are at their lowest levels in several months. We're in the sixes now. We used to be really close to the eights. So if you're on the fence, buy now, because home pricings continue to go up. Every time they do a home pricing index, it increases, it increases, it increases. Everybody's waiting for this housing crash. That's not going to happen. Not going to happen in Florida. There's way too many buyers. The demand is way too high. As long as that's the case, home pricing is going to go up. Rates, you can always refi if rates drop. So buy now. It's a seller's market, but it's buyer friendly. You can get concessions almost every deal I have going on. There's the buyer concessions. So there's also some other market news. Hometown Heroes is officially out of money. They are doing it case-by-case basis. Every other Monday we can register. So in order to register, though, we have to have a full contract. Things have to be fully in processing, applications done and completed. So, and I was able to get several of these done previously, and I anticipate to be able to do the same thing, but we got to be ready to rock and roll every other Monday. First thing in the morning, we got to have everything ready to go. And so that's where we are with Hometown Heroes. Orange County has a great program where you can get up to $50,000 for down payment assistance. So reach out to me if you have people that are interested in this to see if they qualify. All right, the other thing, I want to shift our mindsets a little bit in 2024 to business. We got to get out of the scarcity mentality when it comes to real estate business. So through November of 2023, there was 458,088 residential transactions took place. How much of that did you get? How much of that did you get? I had 69 different transactions happen last year. That's less than 0.0001% of all the business in Florida. What does that tell me? I have 99.9% of business I didn't get. There's a lot of business out there. You got to figure out a way to go and get it. And that's where we come in. That's what we can control. How do we go out and get the business? Because there is a lot of business that happened without you and without me. And we need to realize that there's a ton of business to be had. Yes, we have to work a little harder, dig a little deeper, be a little bit more consistent, be a little bit more disciplined, but there's business to be had. We just got to go out and get it. And so with that being said, I'm happy to introduce Fanatical Prospecting. It's a 6-week class that I'm going to be doing with Christina Peacock and Exit Global Realty. It's for any realtors out there. It can be done in person at the Exit Global office in Maitland, or it can be done online. We would love to have you join us. It's 6 weeks. It's free. You just have to buy the book, but totally free, well worth your time, because prospecting is the key to having a successful business. And so why not learn the principles and the discipline that's required in order to build, to do fanatical prospecting? Because if you can become fanatical prospecting, you can go out and get some of that 458,000 transaction business that there is to be had here in Florida. And so please join us. That's going to start January 22nd. Please email me if you want to join. We'd love to have you join us. If you want more details, let me know. It's 6 weeks, going to be on Monday mornings, Zoom or in person. Would love to have you join us. Please email me. We also have another growth and connection opportunity with our happy hour. It's going to be returning on January 17th. It's going to be in DeBerry at Central 28 Brewery. It's going to be from 5 to 7. Please join us. Please bring a partner with you. Love to have you. It's just a great time to connect and get to know each other and have some fun in a great environment. So with that being said, remember this as we head in and starting 2024. Now is always the best time to buy. Take care. Have a great week.